Hello, hello, and welcome to my podcast and YouTube channel, Be the Hero and Rescue Yourself, creating your very own courage to put your own cape on. And we're having to be our very own heroes right now, huh, Reese Fullman?
Yep.
Why? What's going on right now in the big bad world?
The coronavirus has kept me home from school.
So how long have you been home from school now?
I don't know.
You don't know, you can't even count.
I lost track. I don't even know what day it is.
Well, it is Wednesday, April 1st, and we were hoping someone would come out and say,
It's just
April
the
Fools, and it didn't happen. And I know that there's a lot of people that are suffering out there and really stressed, so we're hoping that we can bring some laughter and some fun straight into your homes via YouTube. Because we know that a lot of you are watching online right now.
Yep.
So we're going to talk a little bit about how we have kept ourselves busy over the last few weeks because you were out on spring break.
And then Thursday I got the news that I'm not going back to school till like 2 weeks.
Yep. And then it looks like it's not back until April 4th. May the 4th be with you, right? So we'll see if the force is with us.
That's
May. Oh, May 4th. May 4th.
3rd.
May 3rd. Sorry. So May 3rd. So we don't know, right? We don't even know if we're going to go back to school.
No, but like all of these different school districts are shutting down around Texas, so we're probably gonna be it. We're probably gonna be the
So how is it going? What are some of the things that you're trying to do to keep yourself busy and keep yourself sane, Reese?
Jumping on my trampoline. Jump on my trampoline. It would also be like playing with the one friend that I have. I have multiple friends, but the one friend that their parents aren't really so crazy about the coronavirus, and they don't have any really young kids that are just not young, because the smallest one's 5. But the one I play with is in 5th grade, so we're all fine.
But y'all been playing outside and in the garages. Y'all really haven't been in each other's house.
And if we go inside, we're just like cooling off or getting something to drink, or we're just gonna go grab something.
So what else have you been doing to make the time pass? School. How's homeschool going? Is that
not fun? Because I miss talking to all the teachers.
Right. But you've been doing. What have y'all been doing here lately? Y'all been doing some Zoom calls and. That's been a little bit more frequent than the first week because everybody was just scrambling.
The first week, everybody's just trying to catch up to see if everybody has a device. And then once they know who has it and who can get on like a Zoom call, then they do it.
Gotcha. Has those Zoom calls helped?
Oh, yes, they have helped me a lot.
Yeah? How have they helped?
They help me by, like, if I have to ask a teacher a question, they can help me right then and there, than having to wait for an answer and then I not understanding it via text, and they can show me stuff.
Gotcha. So, what else have you been trying to keep yourself busy? You started on a little project last night.
Oh, Legos, and then also, like, since we're not racing anymore, like, we're going through our race car, tearing stuff out that needs to be replaced, and just see if it's cheap enough to get it replaced right now.
Yeah.
Or like our front diff right now, we brought it to Alan Meyer, and we got 2 bolts that I sheared off. We had them taken out by him, and then we got one of my dad's friends, I forget his name.
Quinn.
Yeah, he came and we all unbolted the diff and took it apart. And just on it, we'll just rebuild it.
So you've been working on the race car.
Yep.
Sounds like. So what's a front diff? Explain to everybody what a front diff is, because we don't have a whole lot of gearheads that are out there.
So on a 4-wheel drive car, if you have a 2-wheel drive car, you can still kind of do it. If you have a non-independent suspension, there's this little round thing on your axle. That's your diff. On some independent cars, they have little axle shafts. And there's a big cylinder that comes from the engine to the drive shaft and goes to that diff, and then the diff makes the power go that way instead of having
Gotcha. So, and independent suspension means that
like one could go up here and the other one could stay flat, but like solid axle would have to be.
So you don't tip over, because 9 times out of 10 you're running fast on rocks, right?
We don't really do rocks anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing more tracks than rocks.
But how does that independent suspension help with racing?
If you have a bad land, you can only you don't break the whole axle. You don't. It's like a
Instead of sharing it in half.
Yeah,
when he says a bad land, when he goes way up in the air off of a jump and then lands really hard and noses it,
and then you go,
and then you can break off the entire front
instead of having to ruin all.
Which is the reason why we're fixing the front diff right now. No, it's not. Why are we fixing the front diff?
I those 2 bolts, and then those 2 bolts. Those are only 2 bolts that hold the front bumper on. Because I was going faster. It was a jump that made me go like high but flat. But the car was so low that it bombed down and it sheared those bolts on like some type of hard packed rock.
Gotcha.
Because that track gets hard packed and sometimes there's rocks in it too.
So when you race, it's not if you break, it's when you break. All right. So we, I don't, what else have you been doing? So what mom has made you do what around here? We cleaned, or you cleaned the blinds?
Yeah. I dusted them though.
Dusted them. What else have we done? We've done some mopping, cleaning, vacuuming. Tire lifting, working out with mom, jumping on the trampoline.
Pushing a kid in a laundry bucket.
Right. Bicycles. We've utilized our bicycles quite a bit.
But no, the one with PJ was so funny.
Yeah. I'll have to
insert in the video.
Yeah, that video's coming soon, which is my home workouts that I've been doing here lately. Try to make things a lot more fun. Lifting one of your tires from your race car. Yep. With the grid wheels
and Ceros's, Max's.
So what else? What do you miss the most about this? What's going on right now? What are you missing out on, or what do you feel like you're missing the most?
Racing.
Yeah, because they canceled all your racing.
Going and like sometimes, and then like sometimes, like when on RC cars, parts are a lot later to come in, so you take everything apart and then it just sits there until the parts come in.
Because things are running a little bit slow.
And then like because I saved some money, I'm looking at buying some new tires for my Traxxas UDR, which needs them, and maybe some wheels. I don't know, but trying to reglue them, but those say they'll take like 3 weeks just to get here.
Are you missing friends?
Yeah, because one of my friends, they have a 2-year-old, no 3-year-old. And she is so all of them are in the backyard, but like you can only come up to the fence.
Okay.
And then our neighbor, they have a little girl named Haley, and like I'm basically her big brother.
Yep, you are.
And then she comes trying to hug me. I have to walk away, and I'm like, no, Haley.
It's sad, I know.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't understand because she's little.
No.
Our next door neighbor absolutely loves Reese. She sees him as her big brother, and just didn't understand why he couldn't hug her when they were outside the other day. But he was trying to keep his distance so he could keep her healthy. Because we just don't know what we don't know, right?
Yeah, because sometimes you can carry it and not have any symptoms, and you never know, and you feel just fine.
Right. And who else are we missing that lives around here that has a big old dog?
My grandmother. She's came here, but we haven't gone in the car, hugged her. But Rusty just sticks his head out and we can pet him.
Yeah. So Rusty is my mom's Great Dane, and my mom, we call her Grammy, and she lives
she lives by Ryan.
She lives about 10 minutes away, and she's
at Ryan High School. She lives right next to it.
Reese, don't tell people where she lives.
You can edit that part out.
Yes, yeah, I can edit that part out. So she lives about 10 minutes away from us, and because she's at that age, she's 66 years old. She'll kill people if I say how old she is, but oh well, she'll have to get over it. But she's at that age right now where she's highly susceptible to the virus or the Coved-19. So we're keeping our distance. We're throwing things back and forth at each other. I found her dog food. I found her dog food because she couldn't find the dog food for her dog, and then she found toilet paper, and so
20 rolls.
We've been exchanging things and trying to keep each other happy, sending silly videos, silly memes.
Yep.
fun things that we can try
and then she sent us a video of when Rusty was a puppy and I was about 10 years old.
Yeah, so she's sending some old videos and kind of reminding us of the good old times when we could be outside all together.
Yeah.
So.
And then when Rusty was a klutz.
My question to you, Reese, is what are you grateful for? Because not everybody is as lucky as you to have a home and have things to keep you occupied and have internet. And so what do you feel grateful for?
I'm grateful that we have the money to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't, then we'd have to like have the government pay us, but then they make us pay it back with interest. Mm-hmm. And I'm also lucky to have a good family and a good neighborhood that everybody knows how to keep their distance, but knows also sometimes you have to break the rules sometimes to have fun. Because I could not do this ever again. It's hard being away from my friends because either like I'm inside and like it's basically the summer, but like sometimes like some of your friends can't get on because they're doing their schoolwork, or they're like with their parents because they need to spend more time with their parents, and you're just trying to like do stuff to make you not bored.
So you have a beautiful home.
Yeah.
What about your other friends? I mean, some of your friends are stuck with their brothers and sisters inside of an apartment, right? And they've got their pools and basketball courts shut down.
Yeah, because like we've driven by all the playgrounds. They're all like either duct taped up or caution taped up or saran wrap.
Saran wrap, basically, yeah. So what else? How do you feel lucky? Because we talk about not being stressed out, and the best way for us.
But in this type of situation, it's almost impossible.
Right, but to be less stressed is we talk about what we're grateful for, right? Yep. So we're all healthy, right? So we're all healthy. We're all, family members, loved ones that we know are not sick or in the hospital. Yeah. So what else are we grateful for?
To have people that you can just talk to.
Yeah. So we can talk to our friends on the phone, see how they're doing.
So that's the one advantage about having the new technology these days. Is like you can't just call somebody and imagine what they look like right today. You can literally call somebody right now and FaceTime them. Right. And like literally see what they look like today.
Yep. Which is a lot easier than if this happened when I was your age.
Yeah.
Right? Because we
had
rotary phones.
Like, hey, got about 5 minutes. What you doing?
Yeah. So what else? What else are you grateful for? You've got 2 fluffies that you can hang out with, right?
Yeah, except now they're going crazy too, and they're going to be spoiled rotten by the time I go back to school next year.
Right. Why are they going to be spoiled rotten? Because we're hanging out?
And we're also getting good food.
And all kinds of attention. Yep. So anything else that you're trying to help bide the time?
No, not really.
Not really? So what are your plans for next year?
I don't know. See what happens.
See what happens, right? Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Reese, for having this little short and sweet podcast with me about how things are going from a kid's perspective, from a teenage perspective. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy out there. And y'all be sweet.
Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast, Be the Hero and Rescue Yourself with Kelly Fullman. If you enjoyed listening to my podcast or watching this YouTube video, please follow or subscribe to my channel and walk with me through my journey of celebrating my very own heroes and an opportunity to learn the valuable lessons they taught me over the years, which allowed me to gain the courage to wear my very own cape and be the hero of my life. You can also follow me on Instagram at KFullman, that's KFUHLMAN, at Facebook, /KFullman1, or on LinkedIn, Kelly Fullman, MBA. Also, please leave your comments below because I see feedback as a gift, and it will guide me on how to help you gain the courage you need to rescue yourself. Be sweet, y'all. Thanks.